Hello everybody, welcome back to a video on this channel, and I have a bit of stuff to talk about. Today, it's not going to be a very good, happy video. It's going to be kind of a bad, sad, emotional kind of video for me to make. Kind of horrible to be happening at this time of the year, especially because I'm 2 days away from my 1 year since kind of coming out as transgender, and yeah, it kind of sucks. Sometimes things happen in life and you just can't control, and you gotta do what's best for you. If you guys don't know, I've been living in this apartment here. I haven't been too happy in it. So much reasons. I'm not gonna let out any names, but I've been living with around 3 other people. At one time, 6 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. And I couldn't keep this place clean. No one wanted to clean it. No one wanted to do anything, and I was just tired of it. My room was starting to get dirty, and I couldn't fix it because I had 2 people living in the same room as me, and it's very hard to film videos. Sorry guys, I'm not even looking good right now. By the way, because, you know, I just kind of like wanted to make this video. There's gonna be no cuts in this video because my person I'm living with didn't pay for internet, and because of the situation I'm gonna be telling you guys right now. So the title speaks for itself. I am homeless. We got evicted, and I have about a couple days to stay here until I leave. I got offered plenty of places to live, but I can't afford paying rent right now. And I could, but I just can't. I just don't want to pay rent because I'm afraid of not having any money for myself and going more into debt than I already am. My transition has made a lot of things hard for me, especially financial-wise. If you guys don't know, you know, I hardly spent any money as a guy. It was like, you know, now I'm just like, I'm always wanting, I'm a very big shopper now, and it kind of buried more and more of a hole for me, and I can't. There's always a chance that there's always a position that you can say where you can blame yourself and say, because you know some of it is my fault. I let 2 people live in our apartment about 4 or 5 months ago, and I was hopeful that they're gonna pay rent, and one of them didn't have a job for like 5 months, and so they were kind of getting it a little easy here, and they weren't paying their full rent all the time. And recently, it just kind of like, I kind of kicked them out because everything was getting worse. I didn't have no space in my room anymore, and I felt very, very cornered. Like I was in the wall, sleeping. It was horrible, guys. And anybody that's new to this channel, yes, I am transgender. I know this has nothing to do with my transition, but I am transgender, so please don't hate on me. And I'm sorry, I did this whenever, so I'm gonna look really, really ratchety. I'm sorry. My life is headed in an awesome direction, but I have to go through shit the next 2 months in order to see that day, because right now I can't handle it. If you guys don't know, I've been trying to keep myself up with money, and it's hard. It's hard. I don't really have much people that want to donate anything, especially on YouTube. And the thing is, I know we should never look forward for people to give you their money, because it's their money, and it's totally true. I've been trying to get some help here, so I could get my own place. So I do have a GoFundMe will be linked up in the description. If anybody wants to donate, it doesn't matter how much it is. Just let me know that you donated so that I can thank you, and it will help me get to an apartment quicker. At this rate, I don't have money for an apartment. I was told last minute that I had to leave, and it was by one of my people that I lived with, and basically he knew for about a week before he told me that we're gonna be getting kicked out, and he didn't want to tell me. And in fact, his friend told me that we're gonna get kicked out. This apartment looks like shit, guys. My room's the best room in the apartment. Everything else looks like crap. Everything is just horrible. I can't live here anymore. It's ridiculous. And I've lost hope in living with people to the point where I'm just kind of like, I'm over it. I don't want to, I just want to be on my own. So I made the big decision to live in my car for the next 2 months. Debating on how much things happen, like what happens in the next 2 months. Because one is I don't want to pay rent. I could save that money that I would be paying for rent and at least use it up for my next apartment or something. There's a lot of things I can do if I just plan things out right. Hopefully I do get a little bit of donations or something to help me get an apartment quicker. Otherwise, I'm going to be in my car for 2 months. That means from now on, I won't have any cut videos. They're going to be all raw. I have nothing to edit on. I will be living in my car. My car is an okay machine. I like it. It's 2016, so there's nothing big problem. The only problem is it's getting cold now, and I think I'll be able to manage it. I'm gonna find a place to get my hygiene done, my makeup done, so I'm not like, looking like I just like a ratchet every single day. I don't want to do that. Trust me, especially being trans, you don't want to do that. So for me, I'm gonna be looking for a place to really kind of like get my hygiene done, and then I go to my car and sleep. I won't have computers. I won't have internet. I will have my T-Mobile service. That's about it. I don't have no computer, no laptop or anything, and I'm beginning to wish I still did, because that would have been a great thing to have at this moment. And I just don't have the money for anything, guys, honestly. I'm budgeting, if you guys don't know, I'm actually budgeting $40 the next 2 weeks, because I have money to the side. In fact, I have $100 to the side so far saved up, and the rest of the money I have for the month is like $70, and then $25, $30 of that is going to a storage unit, and the rest is literally for gas. Or if you guys don't know, my drinks have been 79-cent drinks. My food has been great value. Chicken noodles. I have very nice things, guys. There's nothing wrong with what I have. I have a job. I just don't have the home anymore. And to me, it's the smartest thing for me to do. I know a lot of people are like, that's not the smartest thing to do. You should find yourself a place to stay. I can't live in anybody's house not paying rent. If someone allows me to stay, I know for a fact they're going to want me to pay rent. And to me, what's the point if I could just get another apartment and pay rent anyways? But I won't have any money for myself if I do get another apartment with someone else. I'd rather be smart and have the money and more when I do get my own apartment, and I don't have to screw myself over anytime soon. If you guys don't know, I have a book coming out in sometime in the next month or 2, 3 months. It's gonna be a big hit for me. It's gonna help me out with income too, and I'm hoping that people kind of take the if you like reading anyways, take what I've written and kind of like go out and support by purchasing one of these books, whether it's an ebook or it's the paperback copy. The paperback copy is going to be $18.95, and the digital download is going to be ebook download would be $10. That's to help me out in the next year or sometime. I don't know. But right now, it's 2 of the people that I kicked out, they didn't end up paying their rent like they were supposed to. In fact, one of them went over to one of my other roommates and asked if they had to pay rent, and he let them get away with that, and I had to figure out that we were going to get kicked out because he couldn't pay for the rest. And it's depressing, and every single day I hear friends here, and they're the most annoying thing in the planet. It's like, do something else, like get your life straight. And it's because he doesn't have his life straight, it screwed me over. And I shouldn't have relied on anybody else but myself. I should have known that from the beginning. I should have never relied on anybody else but myself. I should be doing that, and that's how you should always do it. Anybody that's living their life in someone else's house, please don't rely on anyone else but yourself, because you'll screw yourself over sometimes. And that's exactly what happened to me. I relied on someone else, and it just kind of screwed me over. And now I just don't want to be around any of these people that I was living with. I'm out of here. I'm on my own from now on. I still have my iPhone. I still have the technology I want. I still have my job. I still have my nice car. I'm just going to be living in my car. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. You guys get the gist of it. I'm getting kicked out. I'm getting evicted. And I will be leaving my car for the next 2 months. If you do want to help out, my GoFundMe is in the description below. It means so much. Every penny or every dollar means so much to me because it helps me get there quicker, so I don't have to spend so much time in my car. Anyways, I also want you guys to understand, I can't stress this enough. Don't feel like you owe me anything, and if you can't donate, it's fine. I don't mind. I'm not gonna sit here and put people down because no one gave me donations, because in reality it's my living, and I screwed myself over. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, it wasn't something of entertainment. I'm just letting you guys know where I'm at in life. So, love you guys lots of tater tots. See you guys later. Mwah.